It does. Hey, Tom.
I think we should probably, yeah. I think you got to address it.
There is an elephant in the room. We said we weren't exchanging gifts this year, Tom.
Yeah.
You gave me COVID for Christmas.
There's been a reason why Joe.
Yeah, because I consciously wanted to.
There's been a reason why Joe hasn't been here in any videos or anything.
Yep.
And it wasn't just because Tom got COVID. It would have been.
It would have been if Tom didn't give it to me as well.
Yeah. So Joe's got it, or no? Had it.
Had it. Yeah, I fully recovered. But not only did I have it, Tom. It's a gift that keeps on giving. It's like the Jelly of the Month Club, Larry. Because my wife decided to come down with it. All 3 of my kids tested positive. So it was an entire household full of the COVID.
And I just wanted to let you guys know that this is how contagious this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys might ask yourself, why didn't I get it?
Self?
Yeah.
You may ask yourself, how
did I get here?
It's my automobile.
I really believe 100% that I've had this thing already back in March when I told you last year that I had it.
It's true. I was a complete doubter that he had it. Yeah. So maybe he just didn't handle being sick very well. But the fact that you did not get it seems awfully suspect to me.
So,
because you live with Tom. I was around Tom for 2 hours that day. Mm-hmm. And out of those 2 hours, it wasn't that much. We were filming that he was in his room.
Yeah, nobody gets that, especially him. He doesn't get that close to you.
No, he's like right now.
Yeah.
Right? For about an hour or so, even though we're not filming the entire time, because our filming actually isn't always that long. It's the before and after. He's always in his room for that part.
Now, I want to tell you guys.
And I didn't even play virtual reality that night.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. You didn't play that, but so you really didn't. He didn't handle anything.
No,
he didn't get an alcoholic beverage for you or anything.
No,
like that.
I wasn't worried about it, but because Tom did his due diligence, and so as soon as he started feeling ill, he let me know. Well, you let me know.
Right.
And then we knew to stay home and not go out anywhere, and therefore we didn't spread it to anybody else, which is.
And you weren't feeling ill at all until after.
Not until after.
You weren't sick at all? You had no ill feeling that day at all? Scratchy throat, nothing?
Not that I can recall.
No?
Right, so it's
just 48 hours before you get sick is when it started being contagious.
Yeah, so explain to everybody what symptoms you had, because Tom's I think what hit you first? Like you were run down, weren't you? Like extraordinarily tired.
That was just like the big major one that hit me the entire time. The first thing, oh geez, what even was the first thing? That entire like 2 weeks
was the first thing, and then you got a fever.
Then I got the fever.
And
I got a fever.
He didn't get like bad chills though, did you?
Oh man, they were brutal.
Just kind of standard fever chills.
Oh man.
No sore throat, right?
No, that was the one thing that surprised me. I didn't get any sore throat. Head congestion. That was the first thing.
Right.
I had that towards the end, really bad the last like 3 days. It just went away like 2 days.
Tom coughed, but not
I haven't
really
bad.
bad.
I think I pulled something in my neck because I was coughing so much. That stuck me very long. The fever lasted for me for almost 2 full weeks.
Didn't you tell me that your fever went up to 103?
104.
104.
I woke up in the middle of the night at 104.
That's dangerous, guys. For
they say 105.
Person. For an older person.
I'm not that old, dude. For you, maybe dangerous. Some of your advanced age.
Well, I would have been delirious with 104.
Now, I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning because I was taking Advil, Tylenol, kind of just because it made me feel better. It took my body aches away. Mm-hmm. It get rid of the chills. It made breathing easier because anti-inflammatory. Everything was better with Advil, especially.
Right.
But like I had a cough. I had unfortunate stomach issues that we don't need to go into details, but you guys can imagine. I had cold sweats, I had hot sweats, I had fever, I had chills, I had body aches. I had extreme tiredness.
And your kids, 2 of them didn't have any symptoms, right?
Carson got sick to his stomach after eating a salad. We thought it was a salad, but obviously now looking back it wasn't. That was it. He was a little bit lethargic. Bodie had a fever for about 4 hours. Jameson, looking back, was a little off that day, but no fever or anything like that. They all lasted 1 day, and that was it. They were fine ever since. And that happened.
And it goes to show you, that's just what...
And they started on they got sick. I got sick on Christmas Day, so I started getting sick. They were sick 3 days before me.
Right.
Which is a few days after you, which is weird though, because it was almost a full week from when you first got sick to when I got sick, and it was over a week from when I was exposed to it.
Right, and that's what they say.
If it was here.
They say most people get sick, I think 2 to 5 days, somewhere in that range. Yeah. But some people have gotten sick up to like 11 days after.
Yeah, I tested because I went and got tested once I found out I was exposed to you. And I tested positive 3 days before I was sick, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, and now your wife.
Yeah, she had just a kind of a cough. Like she's still kind of dealing with a cough. She had a cough. And that's pretty much about it. Like she didn't have like she's like. She think I'm over here milking it. Because like, every day, some days I wake up being like, oh, I'm over it.
Right.
I did it. And then I'd go do something. We got to the Christmas tree down, and then I was exhausted. Wiped out.
How about taste or smell?
Mine changed. I still have it. Like I can't have ketchup right now. I told you that the other day.
Yeah. That's just weird.
I love ketchup. Now it tastes weird to me.
Now, Tom, did your smell or taste go at all?
I'd say it went about like half away. I could still taste, but it wasn't like right.
And see, that's what's weird about it is like, with the taste or the smell, it's like, you know, when you get head congestion, sometimes you can't taste properly.
Yeah.
I remember back in March when I had that thing, I was like, I couldn't taste my coffee in the morning. I couldn't taste my
that's
beer.
right when that symptom came out as a symptom, known symptom. It was so early on.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, he just saw the news, now he thinks he has it. Because
right.
That symptom, not the COVID itself.
Right.
Nat did lose her sense of taste and smell. She actually got run down for a few days right towards the end. She started getting run down again, but she's okay now. But yeah, it's really weird how different it is within the same house.
Yeah.
But I mean, when I say extremely tired, like I said, I took a Christmas tree down and threw it right out back. It's still right out back behind my door. And I was exhausted from cleaning up all the needles and stuff. I mean, I had to lay down. I took it out of me completely. So every day around 6 o'clock, my fever would jack back up. I'd get the chills, get the body aches.
Which is exactly what happened to me back in March. It was like I would wake up and I'd be like, oh, I feel like it's gone. Like I feel like I think I'm over the hump. I'm good. And then all of a sudden, late afternoon,
boom.
All of a sudden I'm like, and then I thought it was going to even get worse and worse and worse. And that's basically, were you the same way, weren't you, Tom?
I never felt like I got over it in the mornings.
Okay, yeah, there's always one person that has to be different.
Yeah, how long were you sick for, Tom?
Let's see. The really bad fever and stuff was 3 days. Then I was still head congested for another 4 after that.
See, that's right. So, I mean, I literally, for 10 days straight, for 12 days straight, I had a fever.
Right.
12 days.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Doctor's like, how high did you get? I'm like, it's like you're 101 point. It was like right around 101 towards the end.
Right.
And he was like, no, you're fine. As long as it doesn't spike too high, it's going to spike at night, but you need to get 24 hours before you can leave the house.
Right.
And I'm like, that's when I get out of the house.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying,
that just happened on Friday.
There's a lot of people who don't think this stuff is serious. Like, I don't know if you watched the news at all, why you were really sick. It's a good thing that you didn't, because there was a 41-year-old Congress that was just elected.
Oh, I think I might have saw it.
And he died from
with
no underlying conditions that he had. Mm-hmm. So that's what a lot of people think this is a hoax. No, that's bull.
No, it's definitely real. But unfortunately, the issue is though it can be very minimal for some people.
Exactly. For most people.
For me, it was. I didn't have a serious case because I didn't have to go to the hospital. I didn't die.
Right.
But it was 12 days of feeling really, really bad.
Right.
I mean, and I would say of those 12 days, say 7 to 8 of them, I was really bad, where I was just laying down, not doing anything.
Right. So a lot of you guys out there could have parents that I'm sure are older than 41, or they might be 41.
I remember when I was 41.
But obviously, somebody that age that doesn't even have an underlying condition can die from this thing. Really? It's a serious thing, and you don't know. It's almost like playing Russian roulette. You don't know when that bullet is in the chamber when you're catching this thing. So
there's so much randomness behind it that nobody knows.
Right.
That's what's scary about it. That's why it's such a big deal.
Right. So I mean, and believe me, guys, you can think we're lying or whatever. I really don't care. That's your own problem that you have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
This is the God's honest truth. Believe me, I never wanted to stop making videos for you guys because we were on
we had a whole plan. We had a whole plan. We filmed all during Christmas break.
Yeah, and
everything lined up, ready to go.
Yeah, and it fell apart. I mean, look, we even had to upload.
Like we were looking at. Yeah, I mean, it's been weeks.
Yeah, and we
almost a full month.
We were even to the point where we had to put up on our new channel our old stuff just to try to get by. And you guys, let me tell you, they rocked it though. I mean, they did.
Yeah, man, we love it. Thank you so much for the support.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting up there with our minutes watched now that we're almost ready to put ads on it. probably another month or so.
That's killer, man. You guys are killing it. Thank you very much. We really appreciate the support. That's a lot of fun for us. We had the most fun doing that each week.
I guess by now, by the time this video, when the video comes out, we'll be doing the Slappy Halloween. We might probably already in the middle of this. Yeah. We're at the beginning of it.
It's fun to watch that back.
Yeah, I know. I haven't watched that
since probably right after it came out.
Yeah, and that was our first thing that we did as a more like a film.
Yeah, like a skit, not a film, like a multi-part series.
Yeah, until we did the
a multi-part series.
Yeah. That was the first one we ever.
What are they called? Miniseries?
Yeah, until we did the farming series. Yeah. There are 2 that we did, and it was different for us. I mean, I hope you guys enjoy it because
the second one actually. The first one was the snapshot one. Remember people disappearing?
Oh yeah. When we were ending the channel and we did all the snapshots. Remember?
Yep.
You don't remember? The Slappy guys, and we were taking.
The Slappy game.
Yeah, we
made a couple of
the channel.
Yeah, you dropped the picture.
Right in the channel, and then
I do remember that. That was good.
Then we woke up in real life and said, "Why are we ending the channel? We like doing this stuff." So
let's start a new one.
Yeah. So but we keeping with the old one.
It's still clearing out.
Oh yeah. To this day, I still call from last March.
See, that's a long time ago.
Guys, I just wanted to let you guys know this crap is real. Be safe.
Yeah, be safe out there. Be smart out there. Let's slow down the spread. Get your vaccine when it's available. And if you don't want to, then that's fine. It's your prerogative. But whatever.
Don't be stupid like us. We figured because if anybody thought that they were safe, it was us. Yeah. Because my circle's small.
Very small.
Joe's is small. Everybody's is small. Tom's is very small.
You're right. And the one with the smallest circle out of all of us.
Yeah, his circle is like a dot.
Brings in everybody else.
But that's what I'm saying.
You amount of friends.
You don't know where it's going to come from. Because it's an invisible enemy that's out there. So you don't know where it's going to come. And God forbid if I would feel so bad if something happened to your wife or one of your kids or something, or you.
Thank you very much. I was going to say,
I would feel so bad that it was,
that could have started here. Yeah, it's scary. For what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's really hard to make a video with a mask on because you can't see our expressions or anything like that. So
and it's hard outside because it's cold now.
Oh, we're not doing them outside now.
But now I feel somewhat good because I feel like I'll be somewhat immune up until the vaccine comes out.
Right. So it'll just be me and Joe for a while.
Yeah.
Because we have to play it safe still for a while.
Yeah, right. I'm safe over here. I'm not going out gallivanting anywhere else. That's for sure. I'm still keeping my circle small. But, I know we're safe to be over here because we've been through it.
And we're just saying, don't be stupid like us. We're not even saying, you can sit there and say, well, you guys are idiots. Look at you guys right now. You can say that, but don't be like us. Yeah. We don't want anybody to be like us.
We thought we were being safe.
Why would you want to be like us?
And we could have been safer. We could have had masks on when we were filming. You know what I mean? Like, it started getting worse. We could have been safer.
Exactly.
We got comfortable. We didn't.
Yeah.
Learn from our mistake. Don't make the mistake that we made.
Because it could have been much worse than what
we got lucky. I feel very blessed about it all. Even though it did ruin my Christmas.
Yeah.
There's good parts.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well.
Didn't ruin it.
Till next time, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. We'll meet you at the lounge. But be safe.
Nailed it, dude.
You ever
nailed that.
When it spurts up afterwards?
I didn't even have any beer in here.
You know how like a suction happens and it just like goes right there? Yeah, that's what happened.